another Q&A Thursday. And today I just wanted to share with you what's been happening the last 2 days, and that is believing myself. I've been believing myself, people. I've been overwhelmed and thinking that what I'm thinking in my mind is true and what my feelings are true, and that I need to act with urgency, and it's just gotten me feeling, you know, when I start believing those what if fears, not what is, but what if, I tend to get overwhelmed and want to curl up in the fetal position and hide under my table with a little blankie and wait till the dust settles and then come out and see if everything's okay. I get kind of caught up in the story that I'm telling myself. And so today I supported myself by calling a friend who I usually talk to online, but I called her, and just talking to her calmed me down. And then another friend of mine and I Skyped on video, and she told me to go for a walk. And I took my camera with me and went on a camera walk, a nature walk. And it really helped me to calm down and just be present again. And the tool of photography as a way for transformation and to shift my perception is just, it's pretty phenomenal. And I came back inside after just 15 minutes and had a totally different experience the rest of the day. I did move into telling myself stories again, and that's when I get into trouble. Just the self-centered fear kicks in, and I future trip. I'm thinking about the future, and I have a list, and it's big, and I don't think I can do it, and I haven't even written it all out. I've just started talking to myself about what it is and what can and cannot be possible, and how hard it is, and whatever I'm telling myself. And I've learned to delegate and ask for more help than I think I need, and I've talked about that in other videos. But when everything feels like it's crunching on me, like too many deadlines at once, I tend to cancel everything, and that's my way of sort of leaving the discomfort. Instead of actually facing this discomfort and asking myself questions and getting curious about it, I just wipe the slate clean. When I don't have any deadlines or anyone I need to be accountable to or anything I need to show up for, I feel okay. I feel fine. And once I start having just a little bit too many to-dos and there's pressure on me in some way, that's my go-to, is to talk to myself and tell myself lies. Really, they're not even true, people. I'm telling myself lies, I believe them, and then I respond like there's a fire. And I grab the hose and I wash everything out of the way. So today I just want to talk about self-centered fear, overwhelm, and that it gets the best of us, doesn't it? I'm curious what you guys all do when you feel that feeling of overwhelm, and you're curious about, and you become more curious about it. Because there is a knee-jerk reaction to overwhelm based on what we've always done, and I'm wondering how to shift out of it. One thing for me that I recognize is that the closer I am with my spiritual practice, the quicker it is for me to recognize overwhelm for what it is, which is just a story I'm telling myself. And that there are ways to set up supports around me so that things are broken down into steps that are easy for me to do, and that there's time to do them, and the universe supports me in doing it, and all that stuff that I know, but I forget when I'm not plugged in. And for me, plugging in really means setting aside time to connect with the present, whether it's using the camera to get present, or doing meditation, or listening to a CD by a spiritual teacher that reminds me of the truth, that I am a different frequency than I'm plugging myself into, if that makes sense. I'm a higher vibration than I allow myself to be when I'm in overwhelm. So, yeah, I really feel like I'm taking responsibility for what I've created today and yesterday, and that I'm shifting my perception back to what works for me, and that is to recognize that it's just a story. I will get through the list, and I can ask for help, and that it's okay to have a meltdown, too. It's okay to have a meltdown. So, I'm curious what you do when you feel overwhelmed, or you're telling yourself stories and you believe them, or you're not really hooked into your spiritual practice and you lose your way a little bit, and then you wake up and remember, oh yeah, I'm creating this hell that I'm in. What steps do you take to help yourself shift back to being awake, to shift from fear back to love, to, yeah, that's pretty much saying it, a shift back from fear to love, which is all we are. When I'm sharing outward and just being of service, I feel better than when I'm caught up in my to-do list and worried about what ifs. So that's all I got today. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. And don't forget to sign up for the Soulful Summit, peeps. It's going to be great, and it's free, and there are 24 amazing people signed up to be interviewed by me, and I've been interviewing them, and it is luscious, transformational. I can't say enough about it. So sign up below, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.